So this is the civil rights lawyer, and we're checking out DoorDasher caught in a fishing expedition. We already know how this is about to go.
Congratulations to these cops in Wisconsin for some mighty fine police work, catching 3 teenagers attempting to earn some money delivering DoorDash.
You're DoorDashing right here?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Can I see the address? You shouldn't be pulling to the back of a parking lot when someone turns their lights
No,
on.
we understand that. We was coming here anyway. So it's like instead of holding up.
Look how much we're willing to comply with them, and they still are acting crazy. You don't have to answer no questions. He pulled, all he did was pull into a parking lot. You pull into a parking lot, you just pull into a parking lot. You don't have to answer no questions. He's not I don't think he got pulled over. I think, or maybe he did. I'm only seeing this video from this point. But anyway, he's explaining himself right here. He's saying, hey, look, I'm DoorDashing, and let me show you through my phone. Here's the app right here. Already he's complying, giving them everything they want. And I already know the attitude following this is going to be horrendous. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm playing it too fast. We're going to do it. 1.2 is not that bad.
You should still stop right away. All right. And you're not getting out of the car right now.
So he did. I guess they did get pulled over. But listen, I can already tell it's about to be some BS. So he said, okay, I'm doing this. I pulled over. I pulled into a parking spot. And now it's, well, you pulled over. You should have pulled over faster.
Instead of holding up traffic and stop right here. Right here.
You should still stop right away. All right. And you're not getting out of the car right now to deliver that. Okay. You got an ID on you?
Look at him. And you're not getting out the car to deliver that. That type of bullshit.
I stopped because you're going 49 in a 30. All right.
They all trying to hustle and get money legitimately. They're working.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is this? Your big sister's?
Already got his license and everything, and he just want to keep.
Is this your current address, Little Rock? Do you have an address up here?
None of those questions he has to answer, but he's answering them anyway. There's no other questions he needs to answer. He's given. What is he being pulled over for? And it doesn't matter. All of these extra questions. He has his license right there. I'm sure he probably gave him his registration and insurance. All the extra questions, it's because this young man doesn't know his rights. And this is one of the main reasons I do these videos. It's crazy. Know your rights. No, you don't have to continue explaining yourself, saying everything, telling them what underwear color you got on. You don't have to do that.
You're staying up here. Okay, so you're just here for the summer or something?
Yeah.
Are you two from here?
Yes.
What's your phone number, man? All right, why don't you step out for me? Yep. Why don't all three of you come out? Leave the phone in there, sir. Step out, leave the phone. Leave the phone in there.
Why can't he have his phone?
Leave the phone in there. Because I'm telling you, you can't right now. We're investigating something.
Is that a law?
Put your phone in there right now. Put your phone in there. Put your phone in there because I'm going to search the car for marijuana. Okay, we're investigating something.
Put your phone in there because I'm going to search the car for marijuana. What? Put your phone in the car because I'm going to search the car for marijuana. What do you think? The marijuana is in the phone?
You're not allowed on the phone. Put it in there. I'm not going to.
And he telling TJ, you're making it more difficult. No, TJ is just being regular. It's them that's acting crazy. Bro, I just got my phone. Like, what you mean I got to put my phone in the car? And that's just another thing to exert power. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry about stopping this so early, but it's just so much BS happening so quickly.
It's a lawful order.
Good. All right.
All right, welcome back to the Civil Rights Lawyer channel. I'm John Bryan. Several people submitted this video to me and wanted to hear my thoughts on it. This happened in Wisconsin. This was originally uploaded by the YouTube channel Patrolling Wisconsin. Check them out, give them the credit they deserve. Let's go through this together. There are several interesting issues here having to do with basically a traffic stop for speeding that almost from the very beginning was actually a drug investigation and possibly racial profiling. Let's go through it.
Possibly.
This video begins as basically a run-of-the-mill traffic stop. The allegation was going 49 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Of course, if you look at this footage, you can see that in West Virginia, this would be like a 70-mile-per-hour zone because it's basically a 4-lane highway with raised medians. So this looks like a speed trap-ish area anyways. No other criminal allegation other than the speeding. And as sometimes happens, when somebody who's being pulled over doesn't immediately submit to the authority of the government, they flip out. The police officers flip out. So you can see for yourself here from assuming that the emergency lights turned on when the body cam was activated. Really, I don't see a problem here. He was going to this location already. He makes a U-turn and he pulls in to a safe and appropriate location to park in a traffic stop. I've certainly seen much worse, but that doesn't stop these cops from getting aggressive and escalating the situation from the very first moment, which is what happens here.
You're looking good. That was in silver now. What do you know? ARK 945. You would start with 7. Oh, stay in the car. No. You roll the windows down for me.
You don't have to roll the window down. You don't. So this is why you got to know your rights and just know once you start listening to some of their unlawful orders or ridiculous things that they say, they're going to keep pushing it further and further and further and further.
What's going on? Why are you trying to tip out on me?
How is he trying to tip out when he's parked right there in front of you? That type of question, that question right there is a gaslight question from the jump. So the answer to that question would be, I wouldn't even answer that question. I'm like, I'm here now. What are we doing?
Okay. You're door dashing right here?
See, he's telling him way too much information. Now you done told him you door dashing. Now, even though I guess that he telling me he door dashing, and this looks like he decided, well, let me just pull, since the place is right here, let me go ahead and just pull all the way to the place where I'm about to deliver to. But still, way too much information. But he's scared. And he's scared because he doesn't know his rights, and he knows that he sees this white cop and there's a whole bunch of people that look like me in here, and you already know.
Yeah, I swear to God, like this is where we was going. Yeah, we was here. That's all.
Can I see the address?
Can you see the address? No. Like, what he's willing to
Pulled a U-turn real fast and pulled in here. When a cop turns their lights on,
and people wonder, well, why is there so many people in the car while you door dashing? Well, that makes it easier. It makes it a lot easier when there's more people door dashing. You got somebody driving, somebody doing directions, and somebody getting out and actually doing the order or delivering the order. Makes things go a lot faster.
You're supposed to pull over right away. All right, you shouldn't be pulling to the back of a parking lot when someone turns their lights on.
No, we understand that, but we was coming here anyway. So it was like, instead of holding up traffic and stopping, we just pull right here.
Okay.
Sounds pretty logical to me.
You should still stop right away. All right, and you're not getting out of the car right now to deliver that. Okay, you got an ID on you?
You see, he gave him some ridiculous order. Yeah, you're not getting out of the car right now. Do you have your ID? Passengers don't have to give their ID. That's not me giving legal advice or anything like that. That's just the law.
Wisconsin license or no? No. You live in Arkansas?
No, that's where I live. Well, yeah, no, but like I'm visiting here now.
You're visiting right now? Okay.
But he lived here before.
You don't have a Wisconsin ID?
It's old.
Okay. I stopped because you're going 49 and a 30. Just so you know. Okay, you're going 19
You're
over.
going 49 and 30. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
All right, is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is this? Your big sister's? Okay. Is this your current address, Little Rock? Do you have an address up here? Nothing.
You didn't see that.
How long you staying up here?
I was supposed to leave.
Not his business. This is none of this is his business. And I wish this kid would stop talking. But again, this kid hasn't seen enough videos or hasn't got enough knowledge about his rights and what he can and can't do and what he does and doesn't have to do when it comes to being pulled over in the traffic stop. He thinks that everything that this officer is doing, I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say right now, he's feel like, okay, if I comply with them and get them as much information as possible, this is gonna help me out. It's not.
I go to college.
The more you talk to them, the more likely it is you're going to jail or it's going to be a bigger problem. The more you say to them, the more problems you're going to have. So whenever you dealing with a situation like this, know that the more you say is the more problems you're possibly bringing upon yourself.
Okay, so you're just here for the summer or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
He from here, though.
Are you two from here?
Yes.
Okay. What's your phone number, man? You guys have IDs on you?
Yeah, I do. It's in my book bag.
Where is it?
My book bag.
Where's that?
Right here next to me.
You can grab it.
Oh,
You got ID, man?
Nope.
yeah. Hey, she said, "Why you need an ID if it's a traffic stop?"
I'm just asking.
He just asked. He was just asking.
So you don't need to see it? All right, so you don't need to see it.
I'm asking for it.
You asking for it?
Yes.
But I don't have to show it.
As a passenger, you don't have to give it to me, but I'm asking for it.
Oh, at least he admitted to it. Now, I'm glad he didn't lie to them and say, no, it's a lawful order. You have to do it. Now he's telling them, hey, I'm just asking for it. You don't have to give it, but I'm asking for it. You know, if I ask for it and you give it, it might make this thing go a little bit smoother or better. Lie. But that's the type of, that's what they try to do to get you to comply in. But that's why this was a good question. So this guy knows a little bit something, but you know, they don't know enough to just not say nothing.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Do you have anything here you shouldn't have?
No, sir, we didn't.
Okay. Because it smells like marijuana. Yeah. You don't have any? Because it smells like it.
It don't smell like marijuana. It smells like whatever food they're delivering, and he knows it. And even if it did smell like marijuana, so what? You know how boring it is delivering food? You might need, like, come on, man.
You sure don't want to tell me right now?
We don't. It's an ashtray, but I don't think it's
Okay.
Okay, what has this officer not done? Generally, according to the Supreme Court, the police have a reasonable amount of time to do the ordinary things that they do for a traffic stop, to issue a citation, to give a ticket, whatever, to hold the person, to detain the person there. They're not allowed to go on fishing expeditions. And what's happening here? The reason for the traffic stop was speeding. The driver gives his ID. He cooperates with everything he's ordered to do. And instead of doing what the officer is supposed to do, he is going on a fishing expedition. He doesn't go and run the guy's license. He starts asking him questions about the license, like it's any of the officer's business where the guy's staying, for how long he's staying. If he has a driver's license in another state, he is allowed to drive in Wisconsin. It's none of his business. Yet this guy's answering his questions. At one point, the officer asks for the passenger's windows to be rolled down. There is authority for that if there's dark tint on the windows, that the officer can ask for the rest of the windows to be down so that he can, see.
Okay, so that was my bad. I didn't know that that's the thing. You actually have to roll your windows down if the tint is dark enough, or they have dark, like they can make it a bullshit way that you have to let now for us to see for officer safety and this and that. But whatever, okay.
For officer safety.
But see, I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong about something. I think it's, that could be important in certain instances, but I won't go into that battle.
Concerns inside. But what I think really is happening here is, again, he's on a fishing expedition and he wants to smell that marijuana. Maybe he thinks he's going to smell in that car, which is absurd that we're still allowing law enforcement to do this, to search people's cars over the alleged smell of marijuana now in 2023.
Let me see.
It's like nothing like using.
Okay. 3.
That's probably what it is.
Is your sister's car?
Yeah.
Okay. You know if anyone smoked in it recently?
phone.
You know, that wouldn't.
Yeah, she said she did probably before we used it. That's probably why.
Is that sister on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell her it smells like weed in here, and you guys are driving it.
She said
That's so stupid. So what?
All right, why don't you step out for me? Yep.
So what if it smells
All
like
three, you
weed?
come out.
So what?
Search the car.
Leave the phone in there, sir. Step out, leave the phone. Keep your hand out of your pockets. Hey, what's his name?
TJ, listen. He said leave the
TJ.
phone. Why you got my phone?
Leave the phone in there.
Why can't you have his
Leave the
phone?
phone.
So this is the scary one. The driver is the most scared one here. He's the one that wants, oh, let's just comply and let's just tell him whatever he wants, thinking that that's going to save him from any situation. These two know what's up, especially him. I think for sure he knows what's up, but the driver is, you know, just scary.
In there.
He have his phone.
Because I'm telling you, you can't right now.
Is
We're
that a law?
investigating something.
Is that a law?
Put your phone in there right now. Put your phone in there. Put your phone in there because I'm going to search the car for marijuana.
Okay,
We're investigating something. You're not allowed on the phone.
TJ,
Put it in there. I'm not going to ask you again.
It's a lawful order.
So it's a lawful.
Look, see, he know, yeah, the driver is the one that would get everybody messed up because he doesn't know his rights. This one in the back seat, I believe, knew his rights. This one knows they on some BS. It's just the driver who thinks the cops are able to just do whatever they want. He's just gonna comply and do whatever. You know, he gonna let them turn him every which way. But I'm telling you, it's not gonna help you.
Put it in there.
That's what sound dumb.
Put it in there.
Put your phone in there. I don't care, my nigga. Get it off.
I'm not going to ask you again. I'm not going to ask you
Gotta
again.
ask your face on.
This kid right here just got him a lawsuit because you can't. What you gonna charge him with? Not putting his phone in the car? Like, get out of here.
11-1.
Like, sis, hey, can't we record? Ain't that our right to record, my nigga? Hey, ain't that our right to record?
Step in front of the car. Step in front of the car. Stay right here. Stay right here.
I can understand that, but it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help them. Nothing that you, if they want to tow your car, they're gonna tow your car.
Okay, I'm not moving.
Stop resisting. All right. You
are.
are. I'm telling you to face the car.
So just for reference, no crime has been committed other than speeding. This guy's just
You're
trying to DoorDash, and this cop is harassing him via this fishing expedition that he's on. So he orders him out of the car. That is something that generally police officers can do for officer safety reasons, even though he admits on video here that he's doing it for pursuant to his marijuana investigation. But where does he really screw up here? Well, one of the passengers gets out
The beginning.
of the car, and it looks like he's trying to video record what's happening on his cell phone. Then the officer tells him, no, you have to throw that phone back inside the car because we're going to search it for marijuana. Can he do that? No, absolutely not. Really what he's doing is violating this guy's First Amendment rights to try to stop him from videoing what's happening. Him allegedly smelling marijuana. That is the flimsy.
Don't film us committing crimes. No, you can't film us committing crimes. No, we're not going to allow it.
Of flimsy, of tyrannical behavior by a police officer, and it's absolutely shameful.
Everything on you that's going to poke me?
No.
You're under arrest for obstruction. Okay.
Bro, what?
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Back in the car.
That's not sticky.
What took on me for what?
That's not sticky.
Okay, but they took me.
Look at these cops throwing away taxpayers' money. Right off the bat, throwing away taxpayers' money. You know, just throwing it away for no reason, for absolutely no reason but to try. Well, like the civil rights lawyer is saying, for a fishing expedition. You know, absolutely nuts, man.
Black. Yes, I will talk to you. Watch the guy in the car.
We don't gotta talk to nobody else. Why is he getting arrested?
Why is there so many people here? It's just 3 of us.
Come here.
What's going on?
We don't gotta talk to none of them. We're talking to him. Who pulled us
I'm
out?
Tina.
Put this
Now,
down
look.
for a minute.
Hold on, hold on.
Talk to
No,
you.
look, we don't gotta put it down.
Wait,
We don't
no,
gotta
wait.
put
No,
it down.
you
We
answer
don't
like,
gotta put
Why he keep trying to take his phone?
it down. Look.
wait, just let him
Now,
talk.
why is he being arrested?
Do you want me to explain to you
Yeah,
what's
why is
going
he-
on? Put your phone down. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I don't have to put my phone down. I'm
Put your
talking to
phone
you.
down.
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to
You
you.
really want to do
You
that?
just sit it up
I'm
and you do
talking
the
to you.
same thing.
Hold on. I don't. It's not a law that I have to put my phone down. You talking to me, start talking to me. You're not arresting me. You're not doing shit.
Tina, I'm gonna sit the phone up.
He's scared to death. Which, man, they know what's up.
Hold on. Whoa, we good.
Come with me.
Just-
I'm not talking to
hold on.
the side. Hang on, I'm over there.
Whoa,
Come with me.
where I'm going? We good.
Come with me.
They're grabbing him because they know that he's the only one that's going to comply. And look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers out there for speeding.
Now. What is happening here?
And how much we would they think they would find? It's not like they moving pounds. What you want? If it was weed, which I don't even think is weed in the car, but even if it was, what you gonna find? A roach? Y'all doing all this for a roach or half a blunt? Come on, man. Come on. Three squad cars, 6 officers.
I'm saying, like, why is there so many people when it's just 3 of us?
I don't know.
Trying to deliver
He's
DoorDash.
I'm late. What's going on?
We just delivering DoorDash.
What's going on? And he just, look at and these.
He was like, why we trying to? I'm trying to show y'all where we. Right? He was like, why are you trying to give up for me? I'm like, this is where the order is at. And I showed him the phone. And he was like, the reason why I'm pulling you over because you was doing 49 and 30 something. I wasn't even going that fast, to be honest. I didn't feel like I was going 49. I literally just.
He's talking too much. Look, and he talking fast and he's saying a lot when he shouldn't be saying nothing.
But that's why I turned into here. Like, I just turned in trying to deliver the food, and then.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, I have
This
my.
officer's going to take your name from you now. I have.
You see my ID?
You got it already?
Yeah, what is going on here? Why are you harassing this guy who is just trying to earn a living here? And look at the 2 female police officers, like they're standing at the ready to grab a hold of those tasers.
He's got your ID already?
He's seen everything.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just trying to deliver the food.
Another reason why there's so many of us is because some of us are training.
We should be good.
There's a lot of.
I'm like, it's still couldn't pull it up. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 6 of y'all.
I just told him to leave.
We're just trying to get them their food. I don't even know what house it is anymore.
All right. Well, we'll get it figured out.
You come back and just stand over here.
Exactly.
Come with me.
None of these other cops are saying this is some BS. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And everybody who just and the reason the first one got put in the squad car for not putting his phone up, it's because they wanted to show that you are going to listen to us. You're going to bow down to what we have to say, even if it's lawful or not. You're going to do what we say. You're going to bow down. He didn't bow down, so he got put in the car. This guy is going to bow down, but he's a little bit bigger. So they're not just trying to manhandle him as quick. And then they take the one who they know is scared and will bow down to take him to the side and try to get more information from him because they know he's the information guy. Everybody else not going to say nothing.
Okay, talk
Who's on the phone with you?
I don't have to tell you that.
Why are you being like this?
Because it's
Look, he knows. So I don't know. I think I have a pretty accurate idea of what's going on here.
my right.
You're making this.
You think you're better than me because you're a police officer? You came over here and you arrested him for having his phone. You see how dumb that shit sound? Why is it? Why is he in the back of your car?
You guys over.
Why is he in the back of your car? That's what I'm
Do you want
asking.
me to explain or no?
Answer my
You're just
question.
talking over
Answer
me.
my question.
I'm trying to
Answer
talk
my
to you.
question.
I told you.
He's a man and he wants to be treated like a man. You know, that's it.
Guys over.
Answer my question.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not talking about this.
Now he don't want to talk. He don't want to say why the fuck.
Just stay here.
Exactly. That shit. They think they're dealing with somebody who's stupid.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Your car or
what
somebody else's.
in the key idea, he's being stupid by, yeah, man. So those two are gonna have, they probably not gonna hang with him no more, or at least I don't know their situation. They might be cousins, family, or something like that. But they're gonna let him know about his rights. Like, hey, bro, you don't have to, you don't have to just lay down for them like that, man. Stand up.
Big sister's car? How long you been in Wisconsin if you got the Arkansas? Arkansas.
What's up about you?
How long you been in Wisconsin?
7.
What's that?
7.
Just for the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's him. He's sitting there looking stupid. He don't know what the fuck is up. Him right there walking away.
Yeah. So one time I was parked. I was parked at a business, and the cop came. The cop came up to my car, knocked on the window, and was trying to get me to roll down my window. I wouldn't roll down my window. He said if I didn't roll down my window, he was gonna break my window and all that. So let me back up. So it's me and my friend. We driving, and we had before we left, we were smoking before we left. So the car still kind of smelled like whatever. This was my scenario. The car still smelled like whatever. So we pulled to the store or wherever we was going. So all the windows up, everything closed, but I guess they could still smell. I don't know if he smelled anything or not. I'm assuming maybe he did when somebody got out and let out the smoke on like he opened the door and closed it, and they probably got a whiff of it. So the cop working I guess in that area came over and was knocking on my window, and I'm just looking at him like, what's up? What you need? He's like, roll down the window or whatever. So I'm like, no, what do you need? I can hear you. What's up? He was like, blah blah. If you don't do this, I'm gonna break the window. So I have to open the door. Well, I didn't have to at this time, because I wasn't getting pulled over or nothing like that. He just walked up to my car and knocked on the window and was harassing me. So I ended up opening the door, getting out the car, and they searched my car and found like they didn't even find anything. Now that I remember, what they found was I think there was it was some shake on the floor, which could have been shake can be leaves or anything like that. It was just I think it was on the floor, and like I might have had some crumbs, like maybe on my pants or something like that. So they ended up searching my car out there, sitting me on the ground, embarrassing me, all that to give me a ticket. They gave me a ticket to show up, to pay a fine. I think it was like maybe a $300 fine or something like that. So I ended up at that time I had legal service. So I sent it over to my legal service, and when I sent it, I tried to send it over to my legal service, and they said we don't find anything, or we can't see anything here, whatever. So I ended up going to the courthouse to talk to them about setting up a date or something like this for the fine or anything like that. So eventually, well, when I actually went to court, to not go to court for a court date or anything like that, you take the ticket to court to set it or pay the fine or whatever. So I took it there, and they were telling me that they had no record of this ticket or whatever, that this cop had gave me. But what was happening was, while we were there, the cop told me, I said, why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all treating me like this? What are y'all doing this for? And I was saying, y'all are racist. And his response to that, well, look at our chief and tell us if we're racist or this and that, because at that time there was a black chief of police, and they used that to say it as their scapegoat of not profiling me. But anyways, so the whole thing was they wrote this ticket, did all of this big situation, got other cops involved, searched my car, tore up everything, and did this and that, tried to give me this whole lecture about this all this other bullshit. And they didn't even really report anything that happened because there was nothing there. He tried to give me he tried to give me a ticket for paraphernalia. I don't remember if they actually found anything or not, but I remember the ticket was like for paraphernalia or something like that. But it would have been a $300 something ticket at that time, and I was maybe 17 or something like that, maybe 17, 18, something like that, because I had some fire. But anyway, the whole point of that is that they knew it wasn't anything to even bother me about, but they decided to do it anyway, I feel like this was just to feel like they had power over somebody. This was just a power thing. It wasn't, they weren't trying to protect and serve the community and get drugs off the street, nothing like that. They just wanted to show me that, they just wanted to show me to display the power. It was simply an ego move. And, it's just, I hate this when this type of stuff happens, because they know that nothing's going on here. They know it. They obviously know it, but they continue to push forward on BS. I'm sorry for that rant, y'all, but I just want to, I've been in similar situations like this before, but I wasn't talking as much as I didn't say as much as this guy. I don't know why this guy is talking so much. Not the one on the screen right now, but the driver. If you say the better.
I don't get it. You took the phone from him. He ain't taking the phone from me. He said he was instructing because he tried to take his phone out of his hand. That's cool, but I'm letting you know. Hello? Okay, you who put us over? What you doing? He's talking to the boss. He'll be over in the, he talking to the boss. He'll be over here in a second. Somebody else. Hey, come grab the phone. All right.
No, stay here. Stay here. Stay here. I'm moving around.
That's what I'm saying. Can you just throw the phone, man? I'm not finna fight with no police officer.
Excuse me.
Bro, you just throw the phone. I'm not finna fight with no police officer. Just throw the phone.
Just stay here.
I don't got time for this shit. Just throw it. No, you just throw it. Just throw the phone.
She's right here. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it.
Just gonna make y'all just trying to make it take longer than what it got to do. He's not talking about shit. Honestly, we're not talking about shit. I'm trying to go. They like making this take longer than what it got to be. We're just trying to deliver this order so we go. Oh, he was asking us. That's what I keep asking. Like, we not doing it to deliver food.
Stay here.
Come back and
I
stand
am.
for
I'm not.
the first
Excuse me.
That's
Excuse me.
right.
Excuse me.
They don't. He can't walk around and walk some of all that energy off. They want him to just stand there and just look at her. Look at the point. You stand over here. You just stand. Like, for what? He not running away. His car right there. You got his ID. Come on.
Excuse me.
Seriously, what is going on here? There's like 8 or 10 police cars and 8 or 10 cops there for 3 teenagers that were literally trying to work, delivering some wings to somebody, and now they're clearly getting cold. Again, still no crime has been committed, and they're just holding these guys and holding them for what? Pending this serious investigation for the smell of marijuana. I mean, can you see why people get upset at the police? Why people don't trust the police?
See how they all in my face? Like I just did something to them. They all just staring at me, dead in my face.
That we have to speak to him. He's working on it right there. I think one of them is not working. This one. Okay. So let me see what it says.
We got enough to just kind of leave these guys and get the heck out of here? Or is it all in that bag? There's no weed. It's just skills. Skills got some shake on or anything? No, he's refusing to identify himself, but he was shouting at you saying you need to search my bag.
Hey, was that guy the driver?
That car bill.
That's in custody?
No. He was a passenger.
He's failing to identify.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. I don't see any kind of
Where's the
shade or
scales?
anything. You want to just look at it right there?
Sounds good.
Look, they just want to invade their privacy for no reason. You know, and that's just what they did with me. They knew they weren't going to find anything. They just want to do it because for no reason. How is this protecting and serving the community?
You know it's mine. You know it's mine.
I would have been mad if this was my delivery.
It's cool though. It's mine.
You're claiming that?
No, I'm saying it's mine.
Huh?
Exactly. That's how dumb you sound. What is dumb ass? He looking at me dumb as hell. Yes. How many times I gotta tell you, bro? Okay, fine. This damn police officer. Fucking officer Jake.
Wait, you didn't. That could have been heard. That could have been heard. No, wait, that could have been heard.
Bro.
Nah. See, he a G. The one who say it's mine. Okay. Oh, is this yours? He like, bro, I just told you. But he a G. He you know. I know he's mad at him though, because you know.
Trey.
Yeah. Hold on.
Trey is good, man. Trey is gonna be all right.
Come grab my stuff. Here, bro.
Don't grab stuff here.
AJ, bro, grab my phone.
All right, let's keep everybody's stuff straight.
That's it. That's the key. That's mine.
You're obviously locked.
All right, stay over here.
I see how we go.
I was taking pictures. I had nothing to do. He told me to grab his phone. I didn't see. I was taking a picture.
I didn't see. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows some bullshit, but he's gonna continue to. You can never talk to one of them and think, okay, this maybe I'm gonna get some help from this one. No, all of them are on the same time.
My lady said, hey, grab my phone. He talking about my phone. They both grab it. I don't. They tweet him when he walks. Cameras on the stars, right?
What's that? We got body cameras too.
Okay.
Yep.
Who you got?
So we got squad cams and we got body cams. So we got everything. Everything will be recorded.
You want to let dispatch know that he's 1080? Oh.
Take him.
I haven't done nothing this whole time.
Make sure you control that elbow.
I haven't even did this whole time. I can stand up. Like, what I y'all got? I didn't do nothing this whole time.
You did way too much.
Oh my god.
Way too much.
I didn't do nothing this whole time. Like, why is he on this? Here, Keisha. Why you have me on the ground like today, boss? Well, what I do? What did I do?
I just told you what you did.
But like, how am I expressing myself in there the whole time?
Thanks. We gotta keep doing these shit.
Oh my god. You gotta work on your other.
Alright, so this is
All of this because they were trying to do something legit. Y'all gotta understand this. All of this because they were trying to do something legit. They were trying to be legit here, doing DoorDash. They were doing DoorDash. They were doing DoorDash, and come on, man, all of this. Now, I wonder, do these cops feel proud? Do they feel like they made a difference in society after this? After this arrest, they arrested 3 men for absolutely nothing.
These are the 2 phones that were.
okay. All right, so this is all the guy we were doing, right, King?
Go get that.
Yeah.
Well, all of that for somebody speeding and then the smell of marijuana. Isn't that just an insane waste, abuse of government resources? Even if there was a smell of marijuana, even if they were speeding, could the guys in the car have avoided some of this by acting differently? Possibly. But isn't it evident to you just watching the footage that this officer was going to get them on something other than speeding from the very beginning? And why is that? All he saw was them speeding. Then when he walked up to the car, what did he see that immediately made him want to treat this as something other than speeding? Did he just immediately smelled marijuana? I mean, that is often the lame excuse for racial profiling. It's one of these, you're not from around here, are you, boy, sort of things.
Yep.
You know, where are you from? How long have you been? Who are you staying with? This was a speeding stop. This should have been a speeding citation.
Hold on. That's exactly what this is. That's why, man, this was DoorDashing while black or working while black. Man, it's crazy. DoorDashing while black is crazy. You know, I might actually, X, I might actually make that the title of this video when I chop it up. DoorDashing while black.
Or a speeding warning. And these kids were actually polite from the beginning. They weren't talking back. They weren't doing anything suspicious. They complied with all the orders, but this guy was still going to treat them like criminals. And that's what they did. All of this over speeding, all of this over absolutely nothing. And did the occupants of the car escalate it through asserting the rights? Yeah, they did. But then that caused the cops to retaliate against them looking for anything. And best as I can tell from watching that video, they didn't even find marijuana in the car. They found, quote, shake and some scales, and they were going to use that. They were looking for anything to justify the abuse that they and harassment they were engaging in. How many dental plans do we see in this video that are completely unnecessary to the taxpayers of this area in Wisconsin? I mean, go out there and investigate some actual problems, but don't harass people over nothing, especially people who are just trying to earn a living. Look how they are treating people and the next generation as well. I'm pretty sure those female cops were trainees and they're learning how to do this serious investigative work. If there was an unconstitutional violation early on in this stop, then everything will be thrown out anyways. I suspect that will happen here because right from the beginning, this police officer was not writing a traffic ticket. And really, this all stemmed from grabbing the passenger's cell phone. And I see no constitutional justification for seizing that cell phone. I mean, they can control the passenger at a traffic stop. They can tell him where to sit, where to stand. They can't necessarily just search him. They can't necessarily just put him in handcuffs for no reason. They can't just necessarily take his phone. And there really are almost no facts justifying the officer's behavior here. And I think that's why you see the supervisor later on when he shows up saying, look, I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't see it. I suspect this is one of those things that will sort of go away quietly because this is just a smorgasbord of terrible police work. Please subscribe both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. Remember, my rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.
Yeah, man. So, you know, civil rights lawyer pretty much said it, man. This was terrible police work. Terrible. But like he said, all he saw, and this is why I don't get why people say they don't see skin color. Do you, man? When he pulled them over and walked up to the car, he saw 3 criminals. Before any crime was committed, he saw 3 criminals. And whether they were criminals or not, he was going to make them criminals. He was going to criminalize them. Right. That's the terrible thing about this. Regardless of whether or not you committed a crime, they can take you because you don't need to be guilty of anything in order to go to jail. It takes one dirty cop or more, depending. Exactly. So they're not guilty of anything. Nobody was here guilty of anything. It don't seem like they found anything, but some shake on the ground, and now they're talking. Now three lives have been impacted and possibly ruined. For one, who knows if they'll ever be able to work DoorDash again. For one, the customer never got their order. These cops just messing up everything. People can't get their food. People can't make money. Nothing. Possibly could be ruining these 3 individuals' lives. The car told the sister who let her brother use the car to just try to make some money, just try to do something positive, something legit. She's impacted because now her car is going to be probably told. 3 lives ruined. They're going to have to pay the money to be bailed out. If they may not have the money to be bailed out, that's why they're working and doing DoorDash. Just so now they have to sit in a cell, all for the charges to be dropped. It's so much bullshit, man. So much bullshit. It's crazy, man. And I think it's just all bullshit, man. Right. How is this helping society? How is that a benefit to anybody when they stopped everything? They stopped somebody making money. So if they make money, they got to pay taxes on that money they made. You stop a customer from being able to spend money and receive a product. So you're inconveniencing and ruining everything. A whole system they interrupted over a speeding ticket. Exactly. That's the thing. They did DoorDash. They were just gonna make a couple dollars. Now they're gonna have to spend hundreds to deal with this situation. Racketeering. Terrible. Terrible. That's all they wanted to do. Ruin his life. You're not gonna deliver that. Dog, they pissed me off, man. They pissed me off.